Before I start, I just want to apologize for the weird lighting. The sun has gone down, so now I'm just working with my other lights and things have moved around, so it's not really in the ideal location anymore. So if the light's a little bit harsh, that's why. But I just wanted to film a slightly different video for you today. I'm going to do my top 10 favorite pairs of shoes that I own, which you already know because you looked at the title of this video probably when you loaded it. I own a lot of shoes, so I went through and I picked out my 10 favorite pairs. I have a pretty good mix of like flat and casual and dressy and high. So yeah, anything that is still available to buy online, I will try to link down below. Not all of them are going to be available anymore, which I apologize about, but that's just how fashion works. So I'm going to get into the video. So my first favorite shoes, which are definitely my favorite things in the entire world, are my Vans. You've probably seen these on people 1,000 times. They're just a pewter gray and black checker slide-on sneaker. Lots of people probably hate these just because they are super casual, but I know that also a lot of people really love them. I know, for example, that Tiffany D and Ingrid wear similar shoes. I think Ingrid's are actually Vans, Tiffany D's are Steve Madden or something. But I mean, it's the same style of shoe. They're super, super comfortable. They're so easy to slide on just because they got these elastic slide-ons, no laces or nothing. And they're just super easy to walk in. And so I like live in these things. These are my third pair that I've ever owned, and these are great. My current second favorite pair of shoes, which are much harder to walk in, though still like not hard. You've seen them before on this channel, I'm sure. These are my JustFab Ziri boots. They have the cutouts in the side and the cool gold hardware, and they have, I think, a 3.5 inch heel. And yeah, I love them because they're like waterproof in the front. I mean, the rain's not likely to get this high up, so I wear them when they're wet out. I love that I can wear them without socks and have the cool cutout with my foot, or I can wear like brightly colored socks or wear black socks and they just look like a boot. And of course they just have the zip up the back. I've already talked a lot about these, so if you want to know more about my thoughts on them, I will link my video down below as well where I reviewed them. But yeah, if they're still on JustFab, I will link them, though I'm not entirely sure if they will be. Pair number 3 is another old favorite of mine. I have multiple pairs of these, but these are just my gray ones. They're obviously a pair of high-top Chucks or Converse, depending what you want to say. My first pair were black and pink. I've wore those completely to death and they're gone now. I also have a sort of pink magenta pair and all black pair. These are a lot more difficult to put on than a pair of Vans, and if you're going like shopping for pants or shoes or something, these are hell, but they're super comfortable to walk in and almost a little bit like rain resistant because they have this rubber toe, so it takes a little bit longer for water to get into them even though they are a canvas sneaker. And yeah, I go through phases with these. Sometimes I don't care that they're a little bit of work to put on just because you have to lace them up every time because I don't like wearing them loose, so I lace them up. I've got hair all over them. Sorry. But yeah, these are great. All 3 pairs I'm going to put in at my third favorite. Pair number 4. This is probably where it gets a little bit harder. I'm going to have a harder time choosing, but these guys have been so great for me. They're another pair of JustFab shoes. I think these are called Yasmin, but I'm not sure. I don't think they're on the site anymore, so I'm sorry about that. But I don't think it's too hard to find a super strappy pair of sandals. But these ones in particular are super comfortable. I've worn them for hours at birthday parties and karaoke, and I wore them to my best friend's wedding over this summer. And I mean, my feet blistered, but I was in them for hours and hours, and they just, with all these straps, they hold your foot in so well that they're just super comfortable and you don't really have to think about them. And with the chunky wedge, it's great to have like a nice fancy looking shoe that isn't hard to walk in. You don't have to think about what's on your feet. And again, they have the zipper at the back. So yeah, another great shoe love. Pair number 5, I'm going to say are my very hairy Skechers sneaker wedges. As you can see, they have this awesome studding up the back. They have a 3-inch heel inside, and then the studded Velcro on the front, which is full of hair because I have dogs and I shed a lot myself. Sort of a high top sneaker, and big chunky wedge. Kind of just looks like a regular shoe on the bottom. So they're super stable, super comfortable, and I just love wearing them. They're a great shoe to just throw on under jeans. I'm not really sure if I like them with shorts. I have worn them with shorts, but I go back and forth on whether I like that look on me. But super easy to wear and I love them. These ones are another great pair, and they are probably going to be a bit harder to show you on camera, but they're my knee-high riding boots. I got them from SoftMoc. They have this awesome blue exposed zipper up the back, which I think is a really cool detail, and just a strap down at the ankle and a small one up here that can actually be resized if you have smaller or wider calves. I think I have mine, oh no, I don't have mine extended all the way, so you could actually have larger calves than me or smaller calves. And I have had them resoled just because the original soles, especially down here on the back, wore away. I think it's just because it had sort of either a rubbery wood, I think they're like plastic or rubber, but it was made to look like wood sole, and just the way I walked wore away on one side. I don't know if you can see this black insert here, but this is where it was refixed. They were $100 boots and another $50 to repair, but I figured $50 to get at least another year out of these shoes was a better deal than trying to find another pair of boots that just fit me so well. And these are so comfortable. So I love these, and they are fairly waterproof. I mean, one day the glue will probably let go and they'll just be boots, but I definitely love those. Pair number 7 are another super comfortable pair of wedges. You will see a lot that I absolutely love my wedge shoes. These ones were not last summer, but the summer before, I think, from Forever 21, and as you can see, they're just these tan fabric with white polka dots and a big chunky heel again. Probably, I don't know, maybe 5 inches, but it was a good 1.5 to 2 inch platform at the front. And I do have a extra squishy insert in them, but they're really comfortable shoes. They have a fabric front, so they're super comfortable over the top of the foot. They don't bite at all, and they just stay on really well, and they're another really comfortable shoes, just like the black strappy sandals that I wore to my friend's wedding. These are a great pair of shoes. The only thing about these is that because I do live in Vancouver, it's very rainy here. Even in summer, it's frequently rainy, and so sometimes it can be hard to find a time to wear a light colored fabric shoe, because you're like, you don't want them to get wet, you don't want them to get dirty. And so that is my only thing about these shoes, but I absolutely love them. I think they're so cute. Unfortunately, you probably can't get them anymore, but maybe over the summer there will be somewhere else that has something similar. Next is my most recent JustFab purchase, and probably my last JustFab purchase, but I won't go into that right now. But these are just furry on the inside like that. It's like a fake fur. And they got a pretty good tread on the bottom, and they're just flat with a tiny little heel. They're not waterproof at all, so they're definitely not for the rain. Like, water gets into them really quickly. So they're just fabric. They look like leather or suede or something, but it's just a fabric. But they're super nice and warm because they've got that furry inside. And because the fur isn't on the sole, they're not as slippery as some like fur-lined shoes. Like, I had a pair of fake fur-lined boots before, and they were super slippery on the inside because they didn't have a regular sole. But yeah, I've really been liking these. I can't remember what they're called, but if they are on the site, I will link them down below. Like I keep saying, links will be down below. But yes, I've definitely been liking these. It's starting to get a bit warm though, so it's probably not going to be a shoe that I can wear for much longer. Maybe like the way I wore them the other day, because I wasn't wearing much of a jacket and it still was kind of cold out. So instead of wearing a jacket, I wore those shoes and like a super light sweater. Because I overheat really easily, and my feet, like how warm my feet are really affect how warm I am. So that's kind of how I work. Then my last pair of practical shoes are these super simple low-heeled pumps. They have maybe a 3.5 inch heel. They're just tan with a rounded toe. Very simple. They're very soft inside. These ones were from Payless. Yeah, basically I just wanted a super basic pair of shoes that would go with absolutely everything that I can wear to interviews and just with jeans or skirts. and not really have to think about it too much because they are so low. They're really, really comfortable. And they have like a fabric inside, so they don't tend to cut into my feet at all. So I really, really love these shoes. They were a very good buy. They're just super, super versatile, even though they look kind of boring. And then the most interesting shoes probably that I have to show you are these ones. I know I've done a review on them as well, so that will be linked down below, just like all of my JustFab reviews. But these are Benny. They look absolutely crazy, I know, but they're just so gorgeous. I've actually never had a chance to wear them out, but I'm still gonna say they're a favorite pair of shoes just because I love looking at them. Like, I like to put them on and sit around and read books and stuff. It's kind of ridiculous. But as you can see, they have that super cool gold pyramid hardware on the front where the laces go in, and they have a small cutout at the back and a small peep toe, and this giant like 6-inch stiletto heel, and they have maybe an inch and a half of platform on the front. So that's still a good 4.5 inches. Like, they're bloody high shoes. And they do have the zipper on the side, so you don't have to rely on the laces to put them on. Basically, I laced them up the first time I ever put them on, and I've just left the laces where they go. But yeah, like I said, I've never had a chance to wear these out just because I have bad ankles, and like, I have not much practice walking in heels either. So these are a bit ridiculous for me, but I absolutely love them. So I feel like I talked really, really quickly through that video, and I hope you understood and enjoyed everything I said. I hope you enjoyed taking a look into some of my favorites from my shoe collection. And yeah, I said it 1,000 times already, but I will link all of the shoes that I can find online down below in case you are interested. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!